flood, flood, flood. A flood is a type of natural disaster. A flood happens when there's water on the streets, too much water. So much water, for example, it's hard to walk or cars get covered. This can happen because a lot of rain causes river levels to rise or because of some other issue relating to water not draining in a town. The flood destroyed the town. The flood destroyed the town. The flood destroyed the town. Typhoon, typhoon, typhoon. A typhoon is a weather pattern that is a natural disaster. So a typhoon is different from a hurricane because a typhoon happens in the Pacific Ocean. A hurricane happens in the Atlantic Ocean. A typhoon is like a giant tower of water and wind. It spins very fast. There are very strong wind speeds and it's very dangerous to go outside. The typhoon is hit. The typhoon is hit. The typhoon has hit. Hurricane, hurricane, hurricane. So we just talked about typhoon. Again, a hurricane is just like a typhoon, but it happens in the Atlantic Ocean, so in a different part of the world. Again, just like a typhoon, a hurricane creates a very, very tall tower of water and wind, maybe even lightning and thunder too, and it can be very, very dangerous to go near them. A hurricane has formed over the ocean. A hurricane has formed over the ocean. A hurricane has formed over the ocean. Tornado, tornado, tornado. A tornado is similar to typhoons and hurricanes. However, a tornado happens on land. A tornado is a tower of wind and sand and dust and sometimes other objects. They whirl together, they spin together very, very fast and can be very, very dangerous weather patterns. The tornado is twisting across the prairie. The tornado is twisting across the prairie. The tornado is twisting across the prairie. Drought, drought, drought. A drought is a condition that happens because of not enough rain in an area. So droughts, when they extend for a long period of time, can become disaster situations because farmers aren't able to grow food because there's not enough water. Drought is a real trouble for farmers. Drought is a real trouble for farmers. Drought is a real trouble for farmers. Islam, Islam, Islam. Islam is one of the most followed religions of the world. Followers of the religion of Islam are called Muslims. The Islam faith was founded by the Prophet Muhammad. The Islam faith was founded by the Prophet Muhammad. The Islam faith was founded by the Prophet Muhammad. Protestantism, Protestantism, Protestantism. Protestantism is a part of Christianity. It's like a type of Christianity. It came from Europe to the United States. It was considered a very conservative branch or a very conservative type of Christianity. Protestantism came as a break from the Roman Catholic Church. Protestantism came as a break from the Roman Catholic Church. Protestantism came as a break from the Roman Catholic Church. Catholicism, Catholicism, Catholicism. Catholicism is a branch of Christianity or a type of Christianity. The leader of Catholicism is the Pope. Catholicism is the religion of those who accept the leadership of the Pope. Catholicism is the religion of those who accept the leadership of the Pope. Catholicism is the religion of those who accept the leadership of the Pope. Hinduism. 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 Hinduism is a very widely followed religion originally from India. Hinduism from India involves the belief in reincarnation and many gods. Hinduism from India involves the belief of reincarnation and many gods. Hinduism from India involves the belief in reincarnation and many gods. Buddhism. 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 Buddhism is a very well-known and very widely practiced religion and philosophy that has spread throughout Asia and now the rest of the world too. Buddhism is based on the teachings of the Buddha, the Enlightened One. Buddhism is based on the teachings of the Buddha, the Enlightened One. Buddhism is based on the teachings of the Buddha, the Enlightened One. Ankle. 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 An ankle is a part of the body. You have an ankle at the place where your foot meets your leg. That part between the two is called your ankle. The athlete sprained his ankle. The athlete sprained his ankle. The athlete sprained his ankle. Elbow. 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 An elbow is another body part. Your elbow is the part of your body where your forearm meets your upper arm. This part of the body is the elbow. The arm only bends one way at the elbow. The arm only bends one way at the elbow. The arm only bends one way at the elbow. Wrist. 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 Your wrist is the part of your body where your hand meets your arm. This part of the body here is called your wrist. The most common places to take a pulse are the neck and wrist. The most common places to take a pulse are the neck and wrist. The most common places to take a pulse are the neck and wrist. Knee. 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 Your knee is the part of your body that connects your lower leg to your upper leg. So you can touch it and tap on it. It feels quite hard. Keep in mind, yes, this word begins with a K in spelling, but the pronunciation is knee. The boy fell and scraped his knees. The boy fell and scraped his knees. The boy fell and scraped his knees. Skin. 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 Your skin refers to the outer part of your body. All of this is called your skin. These connected tissues all across your body, we refer to this as your skin. My skin is very delicate. My skin is very delicate. My skin is very delicate. Shave. 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 Shave is a verb. It means to remove hair with a sharp object. So many people, men usually, shave their faces, or we can shave other parts of the body too. We can shave arms, legs, and so on. He didn't shave for several weeks. He didn't shave for several weeks. He didn't shave for several weeks. Chef. 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 A chef is someone who prepares food professionally. The difference between a chef and a cook is that a chef has had special training. So they work in a restaurant or they work in a hotel creating food, creating menus, and so on. A cook, while they may have excellent food preparation skills, doesn't have the same type of training as a chef. The chef is making a meal. The chef is making a meal. The chef is making a meal. Non-smoking. 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 We use non-smoking as an adjective. We usually use non-smoking before a location, like a non-smoking room or a non-smoking restaurant. It refers to a place where smoking is not allowed. Could you find me a non-smoking room? Could you find me a non-smoking room? Could you find me a non-smoking room? Smoking. 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 So smoking refers to the act of smoking a cigarette or something else, but smoking can also be used as an adjective as with non-smoking. For example, a smoking room or a smoking section in a restaurant. So pay attention to the situations in which you see this word used to understand what part of speech the word is taking. There is a separate patio for smoking attached to the restaurant. There's a separate patio for smoking attached to the restaurant. There is a separate patio for smoking attached to the restaurant. Blood. 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 Blood is the red liquid that comes from our bodies when we get injured. Before it comes out of our bodies, it is blue. We can see it inside our bodies. We can see it in our skin. But when it comes out of the body, it becomes red. He cannot bear to see blood. He cannot bear to see blood. He cannot bear to see blood.